I graciously took the music out for you guys because you know that had that fucking end. The music to the fucking game, so we ended it. You know, we took it out. Somebody asked me to take the music out. I was like, yeah, or add some music to it. So I could always do that, and that would be like better music, obviously, for the roulette. So let's try that. Silent, but so the ball will make sound. Everything else will make sound, and because you're not using so much shit, your battery won't be using so much shit. So let's go to $1 billion table. I'll save an ad on YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers. People have been known to shit upwards instead of downwards. Here we go. I'll save an ad on YouTube. Tell your motherfucking, or did I? I don't know. I didn't look. I don't think I hit. I'm pretty damn straight sure of that. Okay. The 61-year-old here. I'm saving it on YouTube at whatever 1.4 something trillion. Oh, this damn thing clicked me. How much? 12 points on that roll. Saving that on YouTube. Just got started. No music, guys. How do you like that? Saving that on YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers. People like these string cheese often, and have never been known, however, to go to the string cheese, how do you say it? Festival. Yeah. Some kind of rock festival. Way back in late 90s, mid 2000, I don't know. Oh, I missed. I could have kept my numbers in hand. I needed to. Why are you changing your numbers so quick? Because your system works. You're saving that on YouTube to your friends, family, coworkers. Potentially, potential anyway. Neighborhood family, if you have any. And just anyone that lives under the basement, cracks, foundations. Near the Sazi caves, cliff caves. Just tell them all. Yeah, especially primitives. Okay, I did hit 3 point something 8. I can't read it. My phone's cracked. I think I said that. See what happens. I actually think these numbers look really cool. So let's see if because they look really cool, they'll hit, better than 29. I don't know. Let's see. No, they didn't. They look really cool, but that was about it, right? That's how you put that one. But I hit that shit right in the air, bro. That's where I was. Probably 18 or some shit. I'm just, just 22. Okay. I did hit, so I did hit, and I got, oh wow, that was good. I got 3 point something billion off that. Yeah, that hit good. It was just a half a chip, I thought, but it hit good. Maybe it had a corner I couldn't see. My phone's not that bad. Right. You know, it's cracked in the bottom some more, so it's harder to do shit. Okay, we got our chips out. $100 placed. Hey, Fly, get out of my milk. And we just keep climbing our chips. And they're not buffalo chips. $9 billion. See how I reduced numbers and still hit? Yo, what's up? Save man. Actually, I made $1 billion off that. Always remember, the bet was $1 billion. Yeah, this is I'm playing this. I gotta hit my favorite number out of the blue. I was gonna get 17 hard, and it said no, play 20 hard. So let's see that last minute second decision in neurology associated with potential metaphysics is number 20. It did. Solid. $14 billion went on that roll. I got a goddamn wet booger that's caught in the tip of my fucking nostrils, driving me nuts, man. Hold on. I'll get it with this shirt. I'm not going to wear this shirt today that much. I don't even care. It's not going to go out, but I had to get that, man. This shit was bothering the living. I'm just going to place all red. All red, just why not? I don't play the outside, so you guys want to see me play the outside, right? Okay, I just won good money, so we'll play the red. Somebody wanted to see me play red or black out there, I'm sure. You know how to hit. And I hit red. So red placed, and I won double money on red. So I got $1 billion won off that. And yeah, let's try some new shit on the outside that you guys haven't seen. All right, 1, 2. Odd, do. Okay, we got our monies out. Let's see what happens now. We got our monies out. We got them for free dineros out. And the big chips too, yo. I hit that shit good. And it was black. And how much? $4 billion off that roll. And I play the outside and I won, yo. Because I do know how to play the outside. Let's do it again. Same thing. Let's see what happens. Might as well do some calculations on the algorithm as the wheel rolls and have potential wins while we're just sitting on these numbers and the 2 and 1 lines and 2 to 1 lines and the first and third to 12 line. But just anyway, just a focal point. Just see what happens. That's it. Black. Hit. Odd. 29. Yep. How much? Did I lose money on that? Yeah, I may have lost 400 million on that bet. Because it didn't hit the best way. So I mean, yeah, I can't 100% see, but maybe you guys did. All right, let's go ahead and place some more numbers. This time I'm just going to place all these. Okay, we got them. And slightly lower chips, but we got them, doubled in areas and shit. So let's have them on YouTube. Yeah, we hit 1 billion. Got us 1 point something, 1.8 or something. Let's play that again, but let's do it on the other side. Okay, 1 billion out. Slightly the same, but just on the other side. I got milk on my mustache. I apologize. And I'm not that clean today, guys. I am not kidding. As much as I feel, hey, listen, I am just, I can't catch up. It's hard to explain. Yeah, I hit that. So, 1 billion got me $7 billion back. Plus. So, 6 billion plus back. Pure money. Profit. Let's do that again. Got our monies out. 1 billion out. I had to hit a diamond kind of shape. Kind of like a, that thing, that meteors that's moving in. That I saw, like, God, it must have been 2008 or 7. I knew about that meteor coming. And yes, I hit really hard. 1 billion got me 3.6 billion on that roll. YouTube. I mean, I'll just keep climbing. It's called what it is. I do need to shave, guys. Clean up for you, man. I apologize. It's been rough. I don't want to talk about all the details. I'm just having fun right now. And yeah, it might as well while I'm here and I got my phone. There's a camera. I fucking might as well. And I do plan on doing a workout. So it's just, yeah. All right. So I had to digest this oats I ate. And it's going to take another, maybe 35 minutes just to digest my oats. It did not hit there. But I know for a fact it will hit the second roll. And if it doesn't, by chance, if it doesn't, it will hit the third roll. Okay, so guaranteed. Okay, so it'll probably hit the second roll, but I mean, it likely cannot go past the third roll. So is the second return. We'll see. Yeah. It sure the hell is. And I was right. 3.6 billion on that roll. Alright, so now we're going to change up the numbers. Really weird now. I'll just play 3 numbers. I have hit 36, 1, 9. Okay, 36, 1, and 9. To play it safe, I just had to hit a star system. So that's a star system right there. I don't know why, but yeah, I'll just call it a star system. A triangle, whatever, 3 number pick. Okay, so let's see if it hits the second one. It wasn't exactly metaphysical lock, was it? So we'll see what happens here. Because this is Save Anatomy. I do what I want. I use about actually 7 different techniques to find the algorithms. And whenever the, metaphysic thing kicks in too, I can just kind of click into that and see if it matches the other part that I invented. Well, my mind created. And when I see it matches, then I'm guaranteeing that motherfucker will hit. I hit 36. $10 billion won on that bet. And you saw how high I placed on 36. When I placed 36, it was heavy on that star system. Okay, that star system got me some big money. All right. Now we're going to go off the table. Check my money. I'm at $1.5 trillion. Save Anatomy YouTube. I mean, and I've had horrible losing streak. I had a losing streak before this. I just said, you know what, that's kind of good film because people can watch me lose for a little while. But I'm like, but I can't waste that much fucking memory. So what happened was I left about only 8 billion shy, and I had 1.2 or and a half $1 trillion. So like I was so not worried about leaving the session slighted of fucking 8 billion. Big deal. I mean, I got fucking one. I had at the time 1.25 trillion. So I mean, for God's sakes, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to leave that session. It's not even good filming, but it was also possibly not the best way to gamble. Sometimes I could be low on charge, a little desperate to do a little gambling, see what I could do. Push my button and it falses out my algorithm hunting capabilities. So if that happens, that's what happens. We'll go back to the table real quick though. I'll save Anatomy YouTube and let's see how much. When I say real quick, who knows? But I mean, I got some charge here. So, all right. Got my money out. Let's see if there's diesel power involved here. Diesel power. Prodigy. No, I did not have diesel power. And plus, Prodigy man, their promotion just destroyed them. Whatever happened. And plus, maybe their music was getting worse as time went by. Yeah, they couldn't make enough hits or something. Prodigy started out pretty good, though. Late 90s, right? Yeah. And then they just kind of broke down. I don't know what the fuck happened. Should I visit the fucking Weirdo Rock Hall of Fame? No, I'm just kidding. And get educated? Of course I hit. $3.9 billion. So, of course, I placed $1 billion. So, $2.9 billion won pure profits right there. We'll do it again. We placed pretty heavy on 5. Just 3 numbers. Something told me, when you catch a goldfish, it's hooked. And I was like, who would be trying to catch a goldfish with a fishing hook? Just pull them out of the water and eat them. Like they didn't, I did not hit. In college, like in the 20s and 30s, that are some shit like that. The fraternities, and they still, I think, pass on that tradition. Swallowing goldfish, but yeah, man, it's probably good protein, but I wouldn't want all that dookie coming out of the fish in my stomach. You know what I mean? Not happening, bro. Come on. I don't need no dookie coming out and draining into my stomach and shit, bro. Fuck the goldfish eating, swallowing. That's what they do. They swallow them alive. And that's why it's disgusting. But anyway, hey, I've eaten guts and small fish, lake fish. Smelt. They leave the guts in smelt, I believe, don't they? Yeah, they're just small enough to where they don't. I don't know. Did I win? I don't know. I didn't even look. Let's do it again. And lake smelt, and I love lake smelt. They have such an earthy fucking, almost disturbing to probably others kind of offset of fish flavor, but because they're fresh water, it's not disturbing to me at all. I like freshwater fish. Lake smelt. Yeah, they're good. I like lake smelt, and you can make like a. I did not hit. You got to make like hors d'oeuvres out of them if you want to. You can kind of marinate lake smelt with kind of a tomatoey brine and tomatoey brine and maybe with some herbs and shit, and just kind of marinate those lake smelts. and then you can coat and bread them later the next day after you cool them in the fridge overnight, and batter them. And they are so, I mean, batter them and bread them and fry them. They are so delicious that way. I hit how much? Okay, so I made 800 million on that bet. Do it again. I really need to go charge this. Let's go do that. Oh, what did I do with it? It's right here. I didn't hit that. I don't think so. Did I? No. I'm walking, so I can't exactly see good. Got my money out just in time. Okay. I hit $9 billion on that roll. Saving Enemy YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworker, people who work in fields, struggling to pick up boulders and just look offset and out of place while you're in the national park and look at you like in the movie Wrong Turn when the car drives by. Tell them. You know, they just give you, or maybe they look at you like the Jeepers Creepers movie guy, you know, like that. You just stand there with the trench coat looking at you while you drive by. Kind of like, look, that kind of look. I hit again. $9 billion, obviously, right? Same thing. What can I say on Saving Enemy YouTube? All right. I wish I had a good situation set up. Like I could probably start a new job, or I could just create a business when I get my money down in Mexico. I'm gonna move to Mexico. Fuck yeah, man. All right, and I'll be able to save shit tons of money, do a lot of things for my YouTube channel that way. Oh, I missed. Okay, it's all good. I feel bad I missed. I'm only sitting at $1.5 trillion. Hey, the one good thing about it is, even when I do have real money, and this is coming out of a real casino, and I'm walking around a big shot, I still am not a winner like Charlie Sheen, bro. I hit $1 billion, got me $3.6 billion. Because Charlie Sheen is not probably even good at gambling. I wouldn't doubt if he probably cannot even gamble. I mean, I was in a tournament with Eric Roberts, the actor. He couldn't play a blackjack. Anyway, a lot of actors cannot fucking gamble. What the fuck? So, that's just a known fact. I mean, I'm sure somebody could train them to gamble, but, that would probably just be more money they have to pay somebody. And if they're losing in the process because some douchebag that can't gamble fucking tells them how to gamble, then yeah. The only reason why I can afford to lose rolls like this with $1 billion down is because obviously I have a trillion. I'm sorry, T with a T, trillion. You know, the best part about trillion, the last 4 letters. Lion. Let's see it. Smack dab. $3.6 billion. You know? I mean, if you can hire somebody to try to copy what I'm doing in a math arena, I'd like to see it. You know, some math specialist and shit. I guarantee you, I could beat him. If this be like chess, I could beat this motherfucking guy, a math specialist at roulette. You know, I'm horrible at math, but I'm just good at chasing algorithm, which makes me better than a mathematician. I did not hit there. Completely missed on that one, but that's okay. You got as much money as $1.5 trillion. You don't worry about billion-dollar roll losses like that. You just keep playing the same numbers. And if you need to scratch your balls when you're at the motherfucking Speedway or your motherfucking Grand Prix, and you know, and some people looked over and saw you do it while you're buying ice cream, and it was pretty disgusting. Well, go ahead and tell those people. I mean, I guess they're invited too. Shamefully, but they're invited too. All right. Yeah, I hit solid. $3.6 billion. So 2.6 officially. Yeah, you always got to correct yourself, you know, and just let people know, hey, I'm not trying to say it was that much. It's actually, I got my money back that I placed, and I made $2.6 billion. Okay. Well, you can always just say 3.6. I mean, it's just quicker that way. On Saving Anime YouTube, tell your friends, family, co-workers, people who are possibly and indubitably be inbred. I don't even know if I said that right, man. I got like sticky protein drink on my fucking lips while I'm trying to talk. It's like sticking into my fucking lips. So yeah, and I still got some in my fucking mustache. I can, yep. Okay, did I hit, guys? I don't know. Did I hit last roll? 16 was last. I don't know. Did I have it placed? No. So I must have lost last hand. I'm playing those numbers again, though. Trying to get this stuff off my lips because every time I'm trying to speak, they kind of stick. And that shit, man. Puh. This is what it looks like. Oh, man, that fly better not have gone in there. I'll be pissed. But anyway, I'm using this dry fat milk to do it. And I already ate the oats. It was weird how I had to make the oats, though. I had to make them cold. Just put water in there and wait about 15 minutes. And then I drained the water, and then I put it in a protein drink. Does that make sound good? It was. Actually, it was really good. It was like a fucking yogurt, drinking yogurt, but it was oatmeal. And so way better food product involved. So, yeah. Of course, I hit. $1 billion got me $3.6 billion, so officially 2. Yeah, maybe I should say it like that every time, because I had $100 billion out that just came back to me and basically went back into my wallet for a split second. All right, we got our numbers placed. I like these numbers too. I used to play this block a lot and haven't done it in, oh my God, how many years? As a result, let's see if I can get a class reunion, so to speak, with my number block here from when I used to place that. It's like a stop sign kind of shape, sort of. Yeah, it hit. 3.6 million, so officially 2.6 million. But all of it came back, 3.6. So fucking, let's go hit some small number. I'm going to go ahead and pick a single number and see if I can hit solid, and then I'm not going to talk at all. Oop. There we go. 16. And then I'm not going to talk. Yeah, I hit it. $35 billion profit right there. And plus the billion I put out came back to me too. So there you go. All that got pushed in front of me when the roulette dealer had to pay me. Okay? Did I not? Okay, so let's go check my fucking shit real quick. I don't care. I'll go off. I'm at $1.59 trillion now. fucking crazy, dude. I cannot believe I can make this fucking much money just with strategy, and I don't see anyone else on YouTube doing this shit. But it's just weird. Oh, I didn't want to go to that table, but it might shake the algorithm a little weird. Definitely will for different tables, reasons for different tables. Let's go out of here, though. Yeah, out of there. Now, go back to the $1 billion table. Okay. I feel good about these numbers. Hey, Billy, you gonna dig a rock out of there? What are you doing that for, bro? Want to dig a rock out of there? Want some milk? Want some milk? Yes, my dog. I did not hit, but we are gonna change up the numbers again. Okay, we got our numbers out. I'm not really too tired or anything. I'm just waiting for that food to kind of digest while I sit here, which is not the best way to do it, but yeah, it does work. And Emily, you were right about that honey. That shit is so strong, it might as well be gasoline. But it's good. It's just somebody that likes that kind of honey for whatever reasons. It's yeah. If I was to use that, I'd use a pinhead's worth of that shit in my fucking tea. That shit's so strong. You're right. Did I hit? I think I hit. I don't know. Yeah, I hit. Let me drink some of this milk. Ah. Did I get paid? I don't know. I didn't see. I was way down on the ground there. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad view, though. I kind of like that view. How about this view? Is this view better? Man, I can't get that shit to stay. It can fall. I won. Yeah, I won 800 million on that. So we won money. So yeah, so I made a ton of the protein drink, 3 scoops worth. Mixed it with like a gallon or not, about a half a gallon of dry milk powder. And the oats had dry milk in them too. So I just went fucking crazy. So that should be a good enough food source, those oats, to get me up a little bit today. But right now I'm feeling a little bit tight. But I need to hit a workout. Did not hit. But because on Save Anatomy my system works, we're going to go ahead and play those numbers over again. No sweat. No sweat off my brow. I gotta fucking get a cigarette somehow, man. Bullshit. I gotta go down the hill. Whatever I have to do. Oh, I didn't push the remember? Okay. Did I don't know. Did I not? I don't think I did I? No, I didn't have any numbers out, so I didn't lose. But it's roulette players can do this, skip rolls. I mean, this shit is a known tactic. This is a definite known tactic to skip rolls and skip bets and blackjack, same thing. Try to rearrange cards that are coming out so they're specific towards your needs and busting the motherfucking dealer in blackjack anyway. But in this one, skipping rolls is something you do to kind of like re-guide number algorithm chasing, just to kind of like re-guide your missiles, so to speak. 7.2 win on that, $1 billion, $7.2 billion win on that one. So 6.2 officially. But yeah, I got all that back. $7.2 billion. All right, let's do some more numbers. Change ups. Nothing hit there. I knew that wasn't going to hit as soon as the wheels started rolling. But, I mean, as soon as you see the ball rolling in play, you know it's not going to hit. It's just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah. Hell yeah. Is that Hennessy like I think it is? All right, then, couldn't you pass it over or some shit like that? Because I'm just sitting here, bro, chilling with no joint in my hand, bro. All right, let's see what happens. I hit it, solid. $7.2 billion, my bro. All right, so that's what's up. Save Anatomy YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers, workout freaks. I mean, go ahead and tell them. Just make sure they ain't gay or trans. I don't follow with that, so let's go play some more numbers. Yeah, I don't follow with those guys, I would never follow any kind of fucking anything from them. Let them fucking have their guiding light amongst themselves, if that's what they want to call it, which it ain't, but yeah. Yeah, I did not hit. So yeah, because I made a mean comment. The negativity threw my numbers off, bitch. All right, let's do it again. I'm just saying. No, and literally, me and Eric Roberts are very similar. Like the way he acts in acting and the way I am in real, for real. But I cuss a lot. He didn't do that. So he couldn't do that for acting. But you know what I mean. We're very similar. But he's a horrible gambler. Fucking horrible. Or at least when I saw him gamble, he was horrible. I hit solid. $7.2 billion. And everybody knows who Julia Roberts is, so go figure. And I think Eric died, though. I'm pretty sure he died. I think he croaked or some shit. He was on drug rehab or celebrity rehab so many times. Let's play those numbers again. One time my friend went to a Howie Mandel party and he came back with shitloads of pate, duck pate, goose pate, crackers, cheese. I'm like, dude, what kind of fucking party was it where they got cheese and crackers for all girls? A fucking shitty one? Ooh, did I say that? Did I hit $7.2 billion? No, but goose pate is expensive. But the dude didn't wrap it right. Like he stole it out of the buffet area or some shit. Or, where the food is put out. Instead of waiting for some dude to come up and give him cheese and crackers or goose pate, he just went and started grabbing shit. That's the kind of person he was, man. He was so embarrassing to bring somewhere. He would just start grabbing shit. Say, I thought it was free. That was his favorite excuse. I thought all this was free because it's a party that I was invited to. It is, but you can't just go back here and start taking, fucking mortadella and fucking everything in slices and grabbing stacks of bread, bro. This is for employees only. But anyway, did I hit? I don't know. Yeah, because they had their whole little, gig there with the whole bar set up, the whole buffet set up, the who knows, steam clams outdoors. Yeah, Howie Mandel, who is really just that one guy on TV. So no big deal. I hit for $7.2 billion. Yeah, I just keep hitting because and I played the same numbers. I mean, see, my system works. I'll do it again. Why not? Because if you get locked into an algorithm that's positive, why would you change your numbers? It could possibly be continuing on these numbers. So let's just see what happens. On Sabe Anatomy YouTube, tell your friends, family, coworkers, people who sniff other things besides green paint, but that besides dust cleaners, keyboard cleaners, besides all that, but have been known to be sniffing something that they keep officially covert and then tell them. Because this channel wants everybody to come to it. And whatever habits you got, just relax, chill for a while, come check me out and see if you can win like this in a real casino is the bottom line. Because I'm about to. I don't know what happened in the last roll because I was talking, but you know what I mean? I got a little bit of an ego at 1.5 plus, probably by now, fucking $1 billion. Yeah, I hit. Again, see? My system works. How much? 3.65. So 2.65 billion went on that roll. Now we're going to change the numbers. I would love to gamble with somebody who's got some brains, because, it's a competition. I like competition. I would just like to say, hey, good try, but you couldn't win as much as me, and pat him on the back and send him on his way. If he had to put his tail between his legs, that's fine too, because I'm just a good gambler. I did not win there, but let's play it again. Yeah, if you have to walk away like that and act all, somber and shit, like, oh, I lost, and, then you probably shouldn't be in the business of trying to be in competitions. You just pat the guy in the back and you congratulate him, and you don't act pissed. And you act pissed when you first lose, and then that's it. And then you just, good sportsmanship. But seriously, in competition, I could blow anyone away. Now my battery's getting low. I hit 1 billion, got me 7.2 billion. All right, we're out of here. Let's go. I've gained so far. 1.63 trillion dollars, man. I mean, I'm practically stuttering myself because I've never achieved this level of gain on roulette. But I mean, obviously, it's because it's not real money, and you can do things that are specialized. But the mechanics are still there to win or lose. So that's why ChatGTP said that has to be all luck, basically. That made you win that. And no, it wasn't. It was called skill, ChatGTP. I'm smart. And you're a dog. All right. So we got the shit ready to go here. And we got our number, billion out. I'm just starting from 1.6 something trillion. And might as well. I have other videos in front of this that I was supposed to post, and I was just, because they're all winning. One I had to bail for it was just 8 million down, but I just bailed because the internet was, I don't know what it was. I was in a bad area or whatever. Lost there, but we'll go ahead and start again. Lost on the first roll. Will it place on the second, though? Solid. I think solid would be more likely. Solid and a half would be really nice. Obviously, I play high chips. Expert play, pretty much you gotta play high chips. Expert play. I hit for half. That's cool. I made 800 million and my billion back. So that was cool. Let's change up the numbers. Nope, something just said don't. Okay. Something said nope, keep them. Don't try to change them yet. So I'm gonna play them again on a second. Well, whatever. The same numbers, just whatever roll. Just keep playing them. And yeah, sometimes I get stopped in my tracks and it says, nope, don't do that. Keep playing the same numbers. Fool, you got a good spec there. Basically, is what it amounts to. Translation. Uh, dude. But I didn't hit. Now I would have an argument with anything. Give me that advice. But it chip hit on third roll. And those are big chips. So if I hit, chip and a half, creamy. I mean, that's like, it ain't just the cream floated to the top. It was there to begin with. And whatever you put in there, concentrates or not, hopefully not snot, it's a good frappuccino at the end of the day. Let's see. Yeah, I hit, but just for another 800 million, but that's okay. But I got my billion as well. Just going to try to reiterate. People are new to the channel, maybe not into gambling, so you just kind of understand. 35 to 1. So a solid's going to hit 35 to 1. So obviously, if I hit solid with this chip, I'll get, with just, let's say, my full $1 billion bet on one number. I'll have $36 billion. The money I bet and $35 billion. So, and that hit for another half, so it's another $800 million. So, when you keep doing that, that's starting to be billions of dollars, obviously, right? So right there, even as a low win, it's still pulling off billions of dollars. So we'll play it over again. And this is Tomahawk True, because it's gonna hit. No, it didn't. The Tomahawk True didn't hit. But that's okay, because I just saw a really stupid Native American commercial. Or it wasn't a Native American commercial, it was just a Native American channel. And I was like, wow, yeah, those exist too. So, it's just every time they do their channel, it's super fast, and they just show a couple dudes posing like Indians. It's like, dude, that is so cheesy. It's like, come on, can you ride a bull? Because Native Americans do that. All right, I hit $3.6 billion. Yeah, that's the thing. Native Americans, or real Native Americans, is like a rancher. They basically ride horses. They ride this. They do that. They all of it. So I mean, if they're not like that, then they're just straight res Indians that don't have a ranch, probably. But they usually got horses, or they usually got something. I mean, but yeah, there's those characteristic people that don't have any of that on the res. Lots of them. But yeah, 23 on Saving Enemy YouTube. Not that I've been on the res. I don't have any first-hand experience on the res. I've been buying res, and that's about it. But I have seen some things on res, like on video, and just kind of looked at it and go, wow, that's kind of, I wonder what the rec centers, kind of senior and rec centers look like there. Are they good? That's all I want to know. Are they cool? At least on that level, they got somewhere to go, right? But yeah, it's pretty depressed in New Mexico. They got all those tailings from radioactivity there, and the government's just a bunch of assholes. So, 23. In some places, it's drab, is what I mean, in New Mexico. It's just a harsh environment. It's high desert. It's flat in some areas. It's beautiful in others. Mountains in others. I mean, it's got like 5 different real, actual, reality-based, technically different environments. I mean, it's got the sand dunes and everything. New Mexico's cray. That's the good part about it, though. It's got pretty much everything. I hit really good there. 1 billion got me. 5.4 billion. And we're just trading along here. And it's not necessarily like some Navy SEAL on water or something practicing for his debut in some unknown country, but it is roulette. At the end of the day, it's actually way more complicated than. I mean, yeah, your muscles are complicated to begin with, so I guess if you have to swim for too long, you might die. But in the meantime, roulette, you might die financially. I don't know what you're doing. I hit good there. 1 billion got me 9 billion. Saving that YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers, people are potentially inbred that you know and or are related to indirectly or directly in some way, shape, or form. And just tell them too, because and especially if they like hospitals, because hospitals have that smell that's always pretty predictable when you go in, and it's almost gets you high in itself. I almost think they have an antiseptic that floats in the air ducts. That comes out and sprays into the air ducts. And I didn't hit. I was going to say, yeah, because I think I placed near 20 at least, but I didn't hit it. Do it again, though. Sometimes I forget my exact numbers if I'm talking and I look away from my numbers for split. Yeah, I'll forget everything, especially when the wheel rolls, because then you can't see the board. Yo. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, we got all the billion out, right? Yeah. The entire billion. Same numbers. But yeah, let's hit. Kind of like if a wolf had to eat. I hit 7.2 billion. I just keep climbing on money, man. It's just unstoppable. I fucking know how to play this game. All right, now we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, we got it out. Just two numbers, 0 and 30. See what happens. I mean, I'm saving that in YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers, people who live under hospital, basements and concrete shafts and walls, ceilings, basements, boiler rooms, hallways, rooms, attics, slumber party attics. I mean, just tell everybody. And you just tell them all. All right, I got my money out. Yeah, that'd be a good name for a punk band, the Slumber Party Addicts. No, I'm just saying. I hit, but only for 800 million. Slumber Party Addicts. That sounds like a good sarcastic like punk band that I'd probably go to see just to see what's up with this band. Are they good? Is this name just a clickbait name kind of shit? All right. Just to see, you get so curious by the name, you go and buy a ticket, right? That's how it kind of usually works, right? For an unusual punk band that's just really popular all of a sudden out of nowhere, and the name is also crazy as fuck. No, I didn't hit. How about this for a punk band name? The Motown Beggars. That actually sounds like a punk band. Just to me, yeah. That's the kind of names they would come up with. I'm not kidding. When I was around the scene, there was people always trying to think of new names. Pure sarcasm. I hit 1 billion, got me 7.2 billion. No, really. I mean, it was definitely like that. The better, the more obscure the name, the better. That's how it was when I was in the scene. The better and more obscure the name was, the better, more likely people would go and check you out. That's kind of how it worked, at least in the local scene. I'm not saying just my personal experience made that happen. It's just that I did follow people in the areas where I was from, and I kind of watched also. I did not hit there, but I do like these numbers, so let's just go ahead and hit them again. They're not going to pay a super payout, but it's a good enough payout. And a second roll with the same numbers from the same numbers usually pays for me, if not the third. But yeah, I would rather it pay on the second, to be quite honest. And just like you take a bath with warm water, it's not quite as good as if it's a little hot too. Okay, because if it's a little hot, then by the time you're done, the shit just now is warm and uncomfortable. Yeah, man, hot shower. A hot shower is better too. I hit, boom, 3.6 billion. That's enough. I just wanted to hit. That's all. I just wanted to hit those numbers, or a number there. Let's place a solid number 33, 32, and 19, and 23. Oh, I couldn't get it out. Let's undo. Undo. 23 instead of 19, I guess. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. 22. I got my numbers. Yep, 22. I knew I had to hit that, man. I knew I had to go back and hit that, bro. So another 3.6 billion. On Saving Enemy YouTube, tell your friends, family, coworkers, people who go to cheese and wine fests, with crackers that are just so good that you end up eating so many and then leaving not as drunk as you wanted to be because you were like, oh, yeah, but they had so many cheeses and beautiful pictures on the wall of the building next to us of the Dover Cliffs in the UK. Where at? Oh, near Lizard Point. Lizard Point. Never been there. It's in England? Uh huh. All right. I don't know. Did I hit? Let's do it again. I don't even know if the Dover Cliffs are officially at Lizard Point, but I was just throwing that in there because Lizard Point's that place you look for when you're looking at on Jeep, on your maps. You're looking at England. You go, where do they go to fucking get sunlight? To the south, and then there's this place called Lizard Point. And we're like, oh yeah, if there's lizards, the Englanders will go there like it was Florida. All right, 1 billion got me 3.6. Man, they would. They'd flock to it like it was fucking Florida. All right. It's like, yeah, there's lizards down there. Really? Yeah, some people say they go through the whole winter down there hiding in rocks and then they come out and they bathe in the sun all the time when there's no clouds. When there's no clouds. Oh yeah. Lizard Point, yeah, I've been there. Are you from America? You don't sound like you're from England. Well, yeah, I had to change into an American because I do work for the government here. But yeah, no. I hit. Well, how much? Hey, 16 billion on that roll. 16 billion. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And so no numbers, officially just blocks. And when you play blocks, like you only get 2 times your bet. So it's only 3. You only get your money back and 2 times the bet if you hit both of them. But I didn't hit any. I did hit even, so I got 400 million back off the $1 billion bet. So that's the technical loss. We'll do it again though. See what happens. I do like good cheese, man. Like sometimes the cows eat certain cheese. I mean, the cows don't eat the cheese. No, we eat the cheese, but the cows eat certain grass that makes the cheese come out different sometimes. So different seasons make it for different grasses and a pasture and whatever is availed to them. So I didn't even bet that. Oh, I did bet and I lost. I don't even know what I bet. That's okay. I'll just do it again. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember my bet. But yeah, it's explained if you study a little bit about cheese. It's a pretty complicated thing, like wine. So cheese is also fluctuates in flavor depending on what the cows eat, what grasses are available to them. So the cheese will come out with different flavors, different creamy textures, everything based on the grass. So I didn't hit. So that's not going to do it. See, that's why I don't play the outside. I just wanted to show you I can play the outside, but yeah. So, but good cheese has fluctuations in flavor if it's the manufacturer of the cheese isn't using what they call the you know the standard cheese making facility style, which is really quick making cheese. It's all tastes the same. None of it tastes like it's fluctuated in flavor because it's let me place those out. Because it's because they process it at a high level so that it comes out tasting the exact same cheddar cheese the same every time. But if you were to have really good cheese, it would fluctuate. That's all I'm saying. In flavor. I hit it for 9 billion. Hi, Carol. Good.
How's your
I'm gonna stand out for a second, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I was just telling somebody, I made it to this much. I'm over a trillion and a half, and who can't admit that I know what I'm doing? Come on, man. Who can't admit I don't know what I'm doing? It's like, yeah, you gotta have a mental problem. I basically, I am probably the best roulette player on the planet, to be quite honest with you. I could do this in Vegas. I could do this anywhere. I hit again. 3.6 billion. So 2.6 billion technically. I got my money that I placed and 2.6 billion. Let's place some more numbers. Those numbers are they're really cool looking, but is it really going to be the 3 that hits? I wanted to place the 3, but maybe not. Yeah, it's the 3. I got some money though, 800 off that. Oh no, I got one. Yeah, so I got my million back, or my billion back, and my what is it? My 800 million profit. So yeah, that was a good play. Okay, we got to hit 34 eventually, right, guys? Yeah, 34 hasn't been hitting or has it? Let's check. Yeah, it didn't hit, so it hasn't hit for a while. So I've been coming to different boards. It hasn't hit as often, so pretty due to hit. But it wasn't 34; it was 32. But I did hit because I had a chip there. I made another 800. Oh, I got 2.6 million out there. Billion plus my billion I placed back. So that was all profit, except for my placement of the bet, which is how I made all that money. Now I'm just going to place number 4. Because it felt gravity. I felt gravity over there. And it didn't seem like 1 was blinking or 7. So when my eyes went over there, the 0 didn't blink. Just the 4. Let's see if it hits. I'll save Anatomy YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers, people who live in shafts, corridors of hospitals, ceilings. It didn't hit. Moonscapes, asteroids, spaceports, on top of spaceports, within the Oort cloud, in the Oort cloud, on the Oort cloud, around the Oort cloud. Okay. Let's do 4 again. Any way you look at it, if I hit 3 rolls, this is super good profit. So this is roulette dynamics. If I don't hit on the number I want to call, yeah, I just play it again, see if it hits. I think it might hit now. Nope. Oh, yeah, nope, that wasn't it. That was 8. I thought it was 4, but it's not. For a split dynamic second, I thought it was 4. Do it one more time. But yeah, you can't bring me down. I mean, I can place $1 billion bet all day long like this, and it won't even hurt me. I'm trillion and over a half. Trillion and over a half, guys. I am king shit on fucking roulette. Yeah, man, even Elon Musk, all them guys, I'd outdo them all if I was a gambler. I mean, who's going to come at me now, though? You want to make money or not? That's what I do. I train people to do this shit. Now, I'm not going to hit necessarily the second or the first or the second. Maybe I'll hit the 3rd roll on the same number. Just do it again, because I got billions to just blow. You get it? I got billions to just blow. I mean, it's kind of like sometimes when you got to tap on somebody who is like talking at you and there's a little flecks of spit coming at you, and you got to tap them and you go, bro, don't talk so close to me. You got to push them away. And he's like, hey, why are you pushing me away? It's like, bro, because I'm not a moonscape on my face, bro, for your asteroids. Fuckhead. All right, I hit it. 3rd roll. Boom. 36 billion. All right. So I know I was going to hit it like on the 3rd roll if I didn't hit on the 2nd. Yeah, we'll place 34 again. No problem, guys. And yeah, no, I just was acting like I was on a live stream for a split second. Just for the hell of it, to kind of throw you off. Like, is he on a live stream? I didn't see his Bluetooth. What? Oh, okay. I didn't see him with headphones. What's he using? Just, oh. No. All right. I didn't hit 34, I hit 36. But it's all good, because I'll hit it again, the same bet. Just 2 numbers, right? Yeah. 2 numbers. Or 3 numbers. Usually, guys, I hit on my 2nd roll if I plant 3 numbers. That's pretty good roulette player right there. If you can do that, the odds are you're not going to hit at all. So if you can do that shit a lot, there's something going on in your brain that might not be average. You know what I mean? Didn't hit there, but it's okay because I can afford to go 10 rolls out, and before I start to get a little irritated, 10 billion down, and it wouldn't even really bother me until I got about 10 billion down on rolls. Then I'd be a little irritated. But at $1.5 trillion, do you think I give a fuck? I always like to reiterate. I just like to reiterate, you know, like penetrate. Okay. I didn't get no chips out? Oh, yeah, I did. Sometimes I'm talking and I forget to put my chips out. I hit, 1 billion got me. 10.8 billion dollars on that roll. So it's casual when you know how to play 3 or 4 numbers and hit a lot. It's real motherfucker casual. Okay? Super casual. You can't lose. You don't need booze. You got women possibly in the future. And you may have a cruise. I'm just saying. And a house sitting at the end with a Mercedes Benz. No, I'm just kidding. I would never buy those. And I was told they all drive Audis in Germany. Didn't hit there. Okay. Yeah, I was told they all drive Audis in Germany. And sorry about my growth. I apologize. You know, it's not really. You know, I'm not trying to look like that guy on fucking prepper magazine, you know, that just was talking about one of his golf clubs on a stupid fucking podcast. We'll just let it go. I don't think I placed her. Oh yeah, I did place her. So I hit $3.6 million, so $2.6 million profit. It's hard to place 3 though. I got $1 billion out. $1 billion out. I got only 4 numbers placed this time, so I did move it to 4 numbers. And I hit $1 billion, got me $10.8 billion on that roll. I just keep, you know, I must, like I said, if there was cream floating to the top, right? It's right here. Okay. Do it again. Don't say banana to me, YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers, people who like to climb on those churches with roofs that go like that in fucking France. Tell them I hit $1 billion, got me $10.8 billion, so $9.8 billion win of profit, and $1 billion bet came back. So, yeah. Cathedrals. Yeah, tell them. Tell those cathedral workers too that I have to get on the scaffolding. There's a lot of them that get on the scaffolding while you're touring, and you want to stop and take photos, but they look at you and they go, "No, don't do that." I did not hit on that one, so that's okay though. Yeah, I love the scaffolding on architecture like that. Super cool to walk through and see all that scaffolding. And no workers, it's a little bit concerning, but yeah, I guess at some point they're going to go back to work. I'm going to go back to work right now and hit this number. Smack! Did I not hit it? Bam! 3.8 billion. So I made $2.8 billion on that. Yo. And I did use a little different feature, you know, of my magic right there. You know, that's one of them little alternative options I can use when I'm getting tired of the metaphysical ones. All right. So sometimes, because when you're skipping rocks on metaphysics, that's not always fun. It's a bumpy ride. It's not always a fun one. You could injure your back, kind of shit, you know? Or at least your Kundalini back. Yeah. No, I didn't hit that one, but that's okay. That minor loss of $1 billion is nothing. It's like fucking. If it was a mosquito, it didn't even have a good. It had a broken proboscis. Okay. If it was a mosquito, it had a broken proboscis. All right, we're gonna hit this one. I hit $1 billion, got me $7.2 billion on that roll. Let's just play 25. I felt gravity towards 25, and I wasn't sure if it was up because I didn't evaluate. It just felt gravity near there. So let's see what happens. Because I'm holding the phone, landscape view with the roulette, and that's downward, so that's what I call gravity. And I hit. Solid. $36 billion. Okay, guys, I'm done. Let's get my money. I'm fucking done. Period. I mean, for not forever, but I'm done for now. Let's see how much I got. I mean, that was a huge win. I'm almost at $2 trillion. Yo, cheers. All right, so we're just gonna play some more here, roulette, but very quickly. So we're going to $1 billion table. Make sure, yeah. Let's save anatomy YouTube, tell your friends, family, creatures, cryptids. Okay. Okay, we got our money placed. $1 billion. I'm at 1.7 something trillion dollars, by the way. $1.7 trillion. I hit a teeny corner. I got some money back from that bet. I lost 550 million. I mean billion. I mean million. 550 million. God, can I get it right? Rebet. I'm just chilling here. It's a cool little area over here. I didn't want to wear my hat, but I think I will because my crew cut's not groomed, and I'm just not top notch right now. I got a bunch of shade growing and all that, and I hit solid and plus. So 7.7 billion on that bet. Just keep moving it up. Now I'm gonna press 4 because it felt gravity. But I'm also gonna, I'm gonna press 4, and then I'm gonna hit 14, then I'm gonna hit 11, and whatever else I can put on there for $1 billion. If I hit 7, I won't hit nothing, hardly at all. I'll lose money because that's a low ass chip. So for those who don't know, that is. For those who don't know gambling, because some will come to the channel. I did not hit there, but we'll play the numbers again. We'll change one up because I don't want 7 placed, and I gotta fix the already. I gotta fix the fucking brightness. Okay, there we go. We're good. Said me on YouTube. Very fun family coworkers. People who like to climb ropes just to get to the top and wonder why they did it. Because no good looking chicks were watching. And nobody videotaped them. A rope that's like 500 feet tall. And nobody was there to appreciate it. Just tell them. Yeah, can you imagine climbing a rope 500 feet? That'd be a good sport. Climb a rope 500 feet tall. I always wanted to start a sport where see who could jump from the highest podium and land on soft grass, and that's it, and roll, do a parachute roll. So like some guys might be able to jump 100 feet without breaking anything, and yeah, that'd be a great sport. I'd love that sport. I did not hit, but that'd be a great sport. And I'm talking because I'm trying to gather some algorithms while I got some charge. All right, so it looks like 2's gonna hit. Yeah, 2's gonna hit. Okay, 2's gonna hit. 2's gonna hit. 2's gonna hit. It hit. I'm done. Solid for how much? 36, 35, obviously. I don't even have to figure that out. 35 to 1. So I got, 35 billion from that bet. We're done for now. Let's go check it out. I'm at $1.84 trillion. Oh, late.